man, where's the logo for my business? Here is it. Just the logo. How do we designers present our logo to our clients in such a way they are wowed, at the same time they are willing to pay for what we just did? Well, this is what this video is all about. How you can present your logo to your clients, at the same time show that you are a professional, and also how to improve your presentation with some of the tips I will share in this video. So let's start with the obvious stuff, the logo. If you watch the first 5 to 10 seconds of this video, you will know that just you presenting your logo to your clients doesn't make a lot of sense to them, because the logo is just the face of the brand, and that is what you have to know. The logo doesn't say everything about the brand, and also it is just the face of the brand. So this video is the continuation of the 2 videos I uploaded on how I came up with a mood board for a brand identity, at the same time how I created the logo from the mood board I came up with, and finally how I will present the logo or the brand identity if that was my real clients. And if you are thinking of watching those other 2 videos, you can check them up in the description down below. So let's move up to my laptop so I can show you what we finally came up with in the 2 videos. This is the mood board of the brand that I came up with, and the logo which we finally came up with during those videos. The video link in the description. We know that we cannot give our clients just the logo. So what the heck then are we going to give them? This is where the brand presentation sheet come into play, and this brand presentation sheet shows all what we are going to include into the presentation so that we can give it to our clients. But another thing is, what then are we going to include in this brand presentation? And I'm gonna walk you through this video of showing you all what we need to include in this presentation. These are what to include in your presentation, starting with the obvious stuff, the logo. So this is the brand presentation sheet, and you can't just present the logo just like that. So you have to create about the business. So this section is where you are going to write down what the company wanted to proclaim or wanted to show off when they came to you with their problem, and this is where you will write them down, and then you are going to present to them the logo you came up with that will solve that issue or the problem they came up to you with. Take note, the logo must not say everything about the business or brand, but it must solve a particular question, which is the brand recognition. So without further ado, let's put down what we just said. Also, another thing you should consider is to create a logo suite, that is the different form of the original logo. And what I mean by different form of the original logo, I mean creating the secondary and the tertiary logo that can make the brand responsive and also cohesive throughout all platforms and also devices. After that, you will move to the logo explanation. You will be explaining the reasons or why the logo is like that. This is to give your client the room for understanding your logo design choices and why you came up with this logo in particular for their business. Then you have to include the black and white version of the logo so that the client can see his or her logo in its pure state. The second thing to include, or the second stuff to include in the brand presentation, is the color palette. Here we are going to bring in the colors used in the logo, which sometimes can be the primary color, and we are also going to bring the secondary color, which in some cases can be the background below the logo. Showing this to the clients restrict them from going out of the brand color which we have created for them as the clients that needed a brand fix. And also, what you have to also provide are the hex code, the RGB, and the CMYK numbers of those colors so that they won't go out of that brand colors. After that, you will have to explain why you think those colors you choose for the brand is going to work. And remember what I said during the logo, that it gives room for the client to understand what the decision making that you had to go through to provide those colors or whatever you are going to present to them, so that they can understand you as a person and as a designer. Actually, you can get this template I'm currently using to create this brand identity presentation for this video right now, and you just have to click the link in the description. And if you are getting any information out of this video, or if you are interested in this type of video, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and also comment your thoughts on this one presentation if there is anything that I'll miss at the end of this video. The next thing to do, or the next thing you are going to include in your brand presentation, will be the typography. This is where the brand primary, secondary, and tertiary typeface are gonna be placed in, where you can explain yourself on the reasons why these particular fonts are going to fit the brand or are going to work for the brand as the accent font or the complementary font that is going to suit the brand. Take note, these are the fonts and the typeface you will see the brand mostly using on their social medias, on their posters, flyers, everywhere of their branding, advertisement, and marketing. So take your time to explain what should be placed where and what should be placed here, which is a primary, secondary, and accent font. So this is what you are going to write, so that you will let the client or your customer know what exactly to do. Lastly, create mockups. Mockups can really be what really saved most of the designers after the brand identity process has been completed, because showing that a logo works well in a mockup means that it can really work well in a real life situation. So including markups in the brand presentation sheet can really save you a lot as a designer from a lot of trouble. But there is a question in this: what type of markups should you create? Well, the answer is put a type of markups that are related to the brand identity you are trying to present to your clients, so that the client should have an easy thinking towards what the brand is going to look like after he or she has purchased the brand presentation sheet. Then let me present to you Webtrust. In conclusion, we talked about what not to include or what not to show your client after you have gone through the brand identity process or the design process, and you are through with creating the brand identity, and how you can present your design or your logo design ideas or your brand identity you have created for your clients, with some of the tips or what to include in the brand presentation that you are going to create to give to your clients. If you want to grab the guide that can easily help you to facilitate your presentation to your clients, you can click the link in the description, where there is a template I use for this very same video. If you found this important or interesting, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and most especially comment in the comment section if you want a more detailed video about how to present your logo design or how to present your brand identity you created for your clients to your clients. Alright, I'm Frank, and I'll see you in the next video. Shalom. Hey man, here's the brand sheet. This works.